Con, baby! Ugh.
Oh, I love it. That is a clip from Raya and the Last Dragon, which you have probably heard is the latest film from Disney that's going to be out in theaters and then, of course, on Disney Plus as well later this week. As I mentioned, I had a chance to see it last night with my daughter. It was fantastic. And now Shannon Stein, one of the co-editors who worked on this film, is joining us to tell us a little bit more about how it works behind the scenes. Good morning, Shannon.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy to be here.
I'm so excited you are joining us. And I have to give a shout out to another fellow Seminole.
Absolutely. Let's get the chop early in the morning.
Not only are you from the Bay Area, but then also went to Florida State. And you say that's actually kind of what helped lead your journey to where you are now?
Yes, absolutely. There was, when I went there, I had no idea what I was going to do. I went into communications and I did a media emphasis in media production, but there was a production company that was ran by students. And so I was like, hey, I'll try that. And I got involved in that, got into editing, got into videography. And long story short, I was getting ready to graduate and I was panicking. I went to my professor and I was like, listen, I don't know what to do. Where do I go? And I need a job. And he said, hey, send your stuff to Disney. I have a friend there and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, Disney, come on, I'm graduating college. That's like the pinnacle. And so I said, I'll do it. Fine. And I sent it. And then 9 months later, it was a Cinderella story, basically.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So you worked on several different films throughout the years. Obviously, Raya and the Last Dragon, the latest one. Explain you're a co-editor. So explain what your job is when you are literally piecing this film together.
So we had to get 2 lead editors on it in order to finish our movie. And so what we do is we take everything. We're kind of like, editorial is like the hub of the animation studio. It's kind of like, imagine like a hub for planes. Everything comes in and out through us, our department. So unlike live action where they kind of shoot a scene and you have all the timing and everything and the emotion is in that timing, we actually take the drawings and we create that timing. So if it's going to be an emotional scene or a crazy fight scene or whatever, we create that timing to create that emotion and that tone and that feel of that scene. And we put dialogue in it, we cut sound effects in it, we have music editors, and we put the music in. So everything you see on that screen is basically what we've put together in our computer, and then you see it at the theaters. So
what's fascinating about this position, from what I gather, and kind of from my little knowledge of working in TV, is it's almost like if it's done well and done right, you don't notice the editing. You don't know, I'd imagine it can be somewhat of a thankless job. I don't know, but if like you're doing your job good,
it's one of those jobs that, if we don't hear anything from the directors and producers, then we're good. It's one of those jobs where it's like, hey, it's the only feedback you get is the feedback that, can you change this? Can we do this? Can we tighten this up? Can you nip that out? Can you take this out? The great thing about an editor is that we're like an extension of the director. We're like the third director, or second director, whatever. And we're able to creatively change shots, pull shots, ask for shots, do all kinds of our editing magic to kind of really, transmit this feeling, this emotion onto the screen to the viewer. So
I'm fascinated. I wish we had an entire hour to chat with you, but we have less than a minute left. What was your favorite part about this film? And again, you've worked on a lot of the big films from Disney. What's your favorite part about this film? Why do you think people should go and see this, Shannon?
Well, it's something, it's the very first movie ever that in 100 years or any studio has ever done from home. And we were the first ones to eclipse that. So, and it's what you see and the emotion you see and just everything you see on the movie is just a studio filled with talent and passion for what we do. And you can see it come out on the screen. So,
and a great message. When I watched about people and communities coming together, which we need more than ever. So Shannon, I am so happy that a fellow Seminole is doing so well. Congratulations.
thank you so much.
Success. Yes. Hopefully we'll get to chat with you again soon on your next project, because I know there's more. But Shannon, what a treat. Thank you so much again. Raya and the Last Dragon debuting Disney Plus premiere, and then of course in theaters on March 5th as well.
Thank you so much. Take care.